The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. Storms are unleashing their fury in various parts of the world. Nearly 3,000 people were evacuated in Taiwan as Typhoon Haikui slammed into the region. Domestic flights and ferry services to surrounding islands were also canceled. The military has mobilized troops and equipment to help with flood relief and evacuation efforts. Haikui is expected to cross the Taiwan Strait into China. Meanwhile, torrential rain swept across Spain over the weekend, leaving some roads flooded around Madrid. Spanish authorities raised a red alert for the capital, as well as for the city of Cadiz and Toledo province. This means that there is possible extreme danger because of the rainfall. With this, Madrid residents were urged to not use vehicles and stay at home. And one man was reported dead as rains muddied the Nevada desert amid Burning Man festivities. The cause of death is still being investigated. The 70,000 partygoers were urged to shelter in place amid the downpour, but some still tried to drive or walk away from the festival site. Those who remained still kept the party going. U.S. President Joe Biden expresses his disappointment over reports of Chinese President Xi Jinping skipping the Group of 20 summit in India. News broke last week that Xi is eyeing not to attend the summit, and Chinese Premier Li Qiang will go instead. Xi last met Biden on the sidelines of the G20 summit in Bali, Indonesia last November. This year's two-day summit will begin on September 9 in New Delhi. But even if Biden and Xi won't get to meet there, the U.S. chief executive said he will speak to Xi without elaborating on the details.
I am disappointed, but I'm going to get to see him.
At least 2 people were killed in a shooting incident near a shopping center in Texas. Aside from the deaths, 3 others were also hurt, including one with life-threatening injuries. No suspects had been detained so far. However, local authorities on social media assured that there was no threat to the public. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now World. I'm Diego Castro. Amid the ongoing conflict in Kyiv, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will be replacing his defense minister. In his nightly message, Zelensky said he has dismissed Oleksiy Reznikov as minister. Reznikov was named defense minister in November of 2021 and has helped secure billions of dollars of Western military aid amid the war. However, he has been dogged by graft allegations surrounding his ministry. Zelensky called on parliament to approve his chosen replacement, Rustem Umerov, who is head of Ukraine's main privatization fund.
Олексій Резніков пройшов ці більш ніж 550 днів повномасштабної війни. Я вважаю, що міністерство потребує нових підходів та інших форматів взаємодії як з військовими, так і з суспільством в цілому. Зараз очолити міністерство має Рустем Умеров. Верховна Рада України добре знає цю людину, і пан Умеров не потребує додаткових представлень. Очікую від парламенту підтримки цієї кандидатури.
India's space agency launches a rocket to study the sun after its recent successful moon landing. India said the Aditya L1 spacecraft, named after the Hindi word for the sun, is now in orbit. It is the country's first such mission, which aims to study solar winds that can cause disturbance on Earth. This came barely a week after India beat Russia to become the first country to land on the south pole of the moon. Pope Francis greets China's, quote, noble people during his visit in Mongolia that was largely overshadowed by Beijing's crackdown on religious minorities. More in this video, courtesy of the Associated Press.
Questi due fratelli vescovi di emerito di Hong Kong io vorrei approfittare della sua presenza per inviare un caloroso saluto al nobile popolo cinese. E tutto il popolo gli hanno impegno di andare avanti, progredire sempre. Ai cattolici cinesi vi chiedo di essere buoni cristiani e buoni cittadini. A tutti voi. Gesù
And those are the top world headlines of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.